What's up, guys? I'm back again with another throwback review. This is going to be for season 2, episode 2, entitled Bloodletting. Alright, this one pretty much picks up where the last one left off, where Carl got shot by Otis. He was trying to shoot the deer, and the bullet went through the deer and struck Carl as well. It starts off with him saying, there's a farm nearby. Herschel, he's a veterinarian, but he's also, he kind of knows, how to doctor people and whatever. So they told him to get him there so he can try to help the boy. So Rick, Shane, and Otis head back to Herschel's farm. They get there, and Herschel and his two daughters are there, a family friend, Patricia, and Otis is actually Patricia's husband. He's the one that shot Carl. And Jimmy's also there, which is Beth's boyfriend. But anyways, so they start working on Carl, trying to save him and everything. He's alive, but he's not doing too well. And Rick's gonna have to give him a blood transfusion because they got the same blood type, which they end up finding out when Herschel asks him what his blood type is. Then Rick kind of breaks down saying that Lori doesn't know. She needs to know. So Maggie takes one of the horses, and because he tells them where they kind of are in the woods, and she goes off and finds the group, and she tells Lori that Carl's been shot. Rick said that you need to come with her now. She needs to be there. So she takes her back to the farm, and meantime Otis is he's feeling real guilty and everything, and Herschel says that he needs some to take the bullets out. He's gonna have to surgically get them out. He needs some medical supplies that he doesn't have. And Otis knows about there's a high school close by where they had set up a triage and everything once the outbreak started. And of course, it's all overrun, but they should have the supplies needed. And he offers to go, to help Shane. And they're gonna go on a run to get the supplies needed to help out Carl. So they end up going to the high school and getting the supplies they needed, but towards the end of the episode they kind of start getting trapped by all the walkers. There's tons of walkers there. They end up going inside the high school, and that's where the episode ends, where they get in the high school and they're trying to barricade the front door, but it's only a matter of time for the walkers to get in after them. Also in the episode, the rest of the group besides Lori that was out looking, it was Daryl, Glenn, Carol, and Andrea. They get back to the highway, and they let Dale and T-Dog know what happened, that this lady Maggie came and she took Lori away and told them about Carl getting shot and everything. And they're gonna stay at the highway one more night, and then they're gonna try to get some supplies rounded up and make a sign telling Sophia where they are, it's just in case she happens to wander back there. But they're all gonna try to get to the farm. But of course, Dale sends Glenn first to check it out and to take T-Dog, because T-Dog had, in the previous episode on the highway with the herd, T-Dog had cut his arm really bad on one of the vehicles, and it's starting to get infected. So he told him he needs to take him to see if they got some kind of antibiotics or something to help him. And Daryl at this point hears that he has on Merle's bike, which he's driving now, his motorcycle, in his saddlebag, he had a stash of drugs and all kinds of drugs and stuff, and which one of them happened to be some antibiotics. So he gave that to Glenn to give the T-Dog and everything. So yeah, it was pretty action-packed episode. Like at this point, we don't know if Carl's gonna make it, and Shane and Otis are at the school getting the supplies, but they're kind of in a bind trying to get out of there. So yeah, all in all, pretty good episode. Second episode coming off a pretty good premiere. Like I said, in this episode we were introduced to Herschel and his family and everything, which and the Herschel's farm, which is pretty much going to be the setting for pretty much the whole second season. So like I said, all in all, not a bad episode. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5 if I was rating it. And yeah, not too bad. Anyways, I will be back soon with episode 3. Y'all be good, and appreciate all of the continuing support. Y'all are great. Y'all are the reason I do this, so appreciate it, guys.
Welcome to Woodburn.